about forgot my gloves on the top of the cow. Good morning from northern British Columbia, friends. It's cheese making kind of morning. We got some, oh, the turkeys. Best part of turkeys. Sometimes it's hard to laugh in the dry air because it makes your throat. It's very dry where we live. Anyhow, I got milk from last night and I got milk from this morning. And I'm gonna make myself a wheel of cheese. Well, not myself, my family.
Welcome to a day in the life of food in our house video. We started off breakfast with some homemade granola and raw milk. I'll have to make granola for you guys soon and show you kind of how I do it. I make big batches at a time and it's such a fast breakfast. We don't buy cereal. It just doesn't stick with you. So we like something that sticks with you, and granola is a great fast morning food. So quite often at breakfast time, Marius and I hang out by the wood stove while the kids are at the table just to have a few quiet minutes to chat. I couldn't sit down with him this morning. I needed to get cheese going because once it's warmed, it then needs to sit for a bit. So I wanted to just get it going first thing in the morning.
But just boiled potatoes is going to be a mush problem. They have to have some integrity.
They'll get crispy and heating up in the bottom butter or something.
We'll probably experiment then. Maybe there's another way.
I would love if you guys could give me some feedback in the comments. So excuse my voice right now, I'm on the tail end of a cold. But I see lots of requests for things to do with the wood cook stove. So I'd love to know what specifically to do with the wood cook stove. Like, what do you want to see me making on it? Or what do you want to know about it? What do you want to see me baking, cooking? I'd love if you could just leave a comment and tell me. That would help me with future videos.
Wait, you can get ready to do school. Spare set of clothes, a backpack basically. You guys have a cart? Do you guys have a cart?
Down here in our basement is where we hang our onions in our storage room, and they keep so well in here. We grow a few hundred probably. Anyhow, those are red onions. I guess we have lots of red onions left, so I'll grab red onions. See, some of them are sprouting, but not most of them.
When they're ready, pick them out and put them on your cardboard. And then you bring them over here, let them cool, and start picking away at it. I'm not going to you to be as careful as you can with the weeds. Yeah, I don't have any yield.
got it when we were calling Minnie and Grandpa. I'm gonna try to draw I'm gonna draw you, and then that looks good. Mom. I can't make hair.
Probably just have dry skin, but
Or you might actually be able to peroxide that salt.
The great apple still here. Great apple. Let's move to it. That's why it wants to have a
These will be, I just get a little soap. I was saving it till I had a pile of them. Anyway.
I know. It was just like, but the whole thing was thick. All the way up to the very point. Only 4 points. Right out of the wall.
Overnight did those. Boom. Although maybe it's fine. I'll just throw them in there for hours.
Too slippery. You fall off. I'm not slippery.
so if I'm being completely honest with you, I don't know exactly what cheese I'm making here. I think I'm making a Gouda, but to make a true Gouda, I wouldn't be heating it right now. I would just be stirring it, and then I would take out some of the whey and replace it with warm water. But I think I still will take out some of the whey and replace it with water. This is called washing the curds, and it changes the acidity, and thus the paste, they call, is how you describe the texture of a finished cheese. I burned myself here last week is what the band-aid on my arm is. In real life, it is a lot farther from the cheese pot, and it is clean and dry, so don't be too freaked out by it. It's just well bandaged to keep it clean and away from this. And if it icks you out too much, I'm not making this cheese for you anyhow. Anyhow, I think I'm going to add either cumin seeds or dried jalapenos to this pot. That will be done after the curds are done and I strain the curds. Then I will stir in whatever spices that I'm after. In order to take some of the whey off, I need to let the curds sink and then take some whey out. So I'm going to need to take them off the heat again to do that. The garbage is also badly in need of being emptied.
Yep.
Are you broken?
This is very comfortable. I can't promise anything for you, Lori.
I can grab him. Can you grab him from underneath? We've done that.
Is Riker's tackle box here?
Yeah. Like a big orange tackle box? I like you, Riker.
Really? Well, yeah, what would it possibly could make you?
I never put in what I wanted. Look at my sock. Freya?
You have to start it. If you want to be able to drive it, you got to be able to start it.
I think so.
So then you can't drive it.
Come on, Freya.
To drive it, you got to be able to start it.
Yes, I did.
Really?
No, I remember.
How do you think you learned how to start something?
Well, I did show Freya how to start it.
Yeah, you pull it.
Prime it 3 times to pull it.
What? Come on, let's go in. I think we have to it. Don't go crazy on the back. Don't go crazy on the back.
If you're not tidying up, then I'm going to say.
I tidied up. I'm waiting for you to. Oh, I did.
Freya, it's your room.
Yeah, but I'm.
bring smokies to cook over the fire, we can bring some of those, but I'd like to pack it all in one tote. If we can.
Before I left, I put both of those blue ones in one.
Why didn't there mint in here?
Rowan,
Let's try to get it down to one tote. It's only 3 days worth of eating.
So if we're not putting freeze-dried food in, I feel like we just put everything in one.
I'll just have my juice. I have
Those
slippers.
suckers are frozen solid.
Yeah.
They were in the room.
Okay.
I have a problem.
what's your problem?
Well, during that, somebody put our big white blanket into a different room. And now, none of them. Time to play soccer now.
Can you unscrew the ice auger and bring me the short,
Now I know how to
the half width
play
blades
soccer.
on it?
Yep.
Oh, more ice. We gotta. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can't find a fresh set. Our 8 inch is the same deal.
How to play baseball.
Now, I want you to get ready to run down to the pond. I think.
Test it.
Just
Yeah, baseball.
you don't have to drill to water. Just start drilling a hole and see how it cuts. If it cuts really good like it's supposed to, because you know how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Then bring it straight back. If it doesn't.
This makes me a little bit off. Put in.
Remember, I need.
Mama.
Yeah.
Oh. Dark.
I don't quite know what his plan is, but I have a map of the lake for sure. Has the depth on it. Actually, I should have. Remember when I got you to.
And it ended up not like I ended up submersing it in the water just to see, and it wasn't maybe like 1% sensitive.
Well, it's not much of a burn.
I'm trying to just make a quart jar of a herbal infusion to sit on the wood stove until afternoon when I feel like drinking it. Iced.
One of our neighbors texted asking if I was still up for making fireweed jelly this evening, and I will admit I forgot that we had planned to do that. So I decided to whip up a dessert. I'm using a jar of home canned apple pie filling, as well as some peaches that I found in the fridge that someone opened and didn't finish. to make a really simple cobbler. This book is great if you need just ideas and guidance. If you need really specific recipes, you don't want this book, but I will link it in the description anyways. It's a really interesting book. And the peaches, they had a bunch of juice that I didn't want in this because it just would not work out well. So I added them to my water, and that was really yummy.
Sure how to fix it.
You mean cup? Cup? You didn't say cup. Done. It always takes that long. And then 11, 14.
She's not counting them, Amos. She's just saying numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16, 14. 11. There's a cut. 2 cuts on your nose. One here. One here. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's hope we you like it.
Switched it the other day.
This field for the days how many ago?
How's the floor, bud?
What? You kidding me?
Thank you again, too.
No. What kind of ice cream is it?
Vanilla. We had muscovys on salt.
I had killed a deer.
Oh yeah. Nothing.
The lighting is horribly bad in our new dining room area. I just primed myself another set of the lights that we currently have in here. But the beef roast, potatoes, green beans were under that lid there. Lots of gravy. Just absolutely 10 out of 10. Loved it.
It squeezed out. Yeah. I was trying my own something. Yeah. Well, this.
Where did the ice cream go?
Freezer.
What freezer?
Upright freezer.
That's a question. What freezer? Freezer.
And hunted down. But he did.
They never caught him. He got away.
I know he got away.
How?
I can't remember. This was like 2 years ago we watched this.
I mean, they could just try.
There was a bunch of ones.
I know they all escaped, but it was like
Brutal.
they were skiing for their lives.
Yeah. There was some other ones.
One on some island that was just in.
It was a Japanese island, and the.
You named that baby appropriately.
Well then.
It's just a game of crib.
I know, but I was red.
No.
It's fun when it's that close.
When you get it, but pure luck. Who's gonna run for last?
Thanks for watching Venison for Dinner. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos.
I use that.
Now here is that wheel of cheese out of the press the next morning. Those wrinkles will kind of soften out as it relaxes, and it needs to be brined now for the next 36 hours. And lots of fireweed jelly. The ones we saw online were clear. I think it's because probably they used like a bleached sugar and we used pomonas pectin, so ours isn't clear. But it's set nicely and it tastes delicious.
Watching friends, I love that you watched this to the end if you're listening to this part. But thanks for stopping by and checking out what our weekly video was all about. Have a great day.